Getting our friends together isn't as easy as it used to be. We get it. Life comes at you fast. But trust us, your pals are desperate for a good hang. And when they hear you stock the party with drinks from Drizzly, they'll be banging down your door. Let Drizzly, the go-to app for drink delivery, take care of the supplies. All you need is an excuse. It doesn't even have to be a good one. It's your dog's birthday. The loquats are finally ripe. Whatever. With Drizzly, you can compare prices on a massive selection of beer, wine, and spirits and get them delivered straight to your door, which means you can entice the crew to leave their houses without ever leaving yours. Whatever the occasion, download the Drizzly app or go to drizzly.com. That's DRIZLY.com. Today. Must be 21 plus. Not available in all locations. Man, I wish they had Drizzly when I used to play D&D and Riffs. Maybe it's time for me to start again. Thanks, Drizzly.
Hey, it's my song. Let's sing it. It's gonna be freaking awesome. Come on, it's gonna be freaking awesome. You know the words. It's gonna be freaking awesome. That's it, sing. It's gonna be freaking awesome.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Coolest Geek Alive. I am your host, Jesse Blaze Snyder. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I'm really excited because I have a very special guest. My first guest, in fact, and I'm so honored that it's my daughter, Parker Pride Snyder. Say hello, Parker.
Hi.
She is just the coolest, sharpest, brightest little girl. And I'm just always interested in kind of the experience that kids are having compared to the experience that I was having when I was a child. There are certain things that I connected with, like Masters of the Universe and Ninja Turtles and, Marvel Comics and DC Comics and, so the Lord of the Rings and different things as they came along meant different things to me at different times. And I'm very curious, actually, what has been my daughter's experience during a time that I think has been a bit controversial among real fans, people who really love Disney in particular. You know, my family is a Disney family. We've raised our kids on Disney stuff. I would have bought stock in their company years ago. I was so pleased with that company. It was just my favorite thing because it represented good to me. And I came to sort of connect it with good things. And I was really pleased when they bought Marvel and really pleased when they bought Star Wars. And I was excited to see things be done with these franchises. I've become a Star Wars fan. I wasn't a huge Star Wars fan myself, but lots of my really good friends are Star Wars fans. And part of why I'm a fanboy is because I love doing things as a community, as a group, being a part of a group of people who know about a thing. And I love to know about something that's really great, and when I find them, I become a fanboy for those things. And I love to talk to other people who know that they're cool things. So today I want to interview Parker about her Disney Plus experience. We've had a Disney Plus account since Disney Plus' inception. Recently they had it's been a lot of craziness in the stock market with Disney, and their valuation has been going down. They've been having a lot of trouble with the audience really kind of rejecting a lot of the material. I think it's been mischaracterized as like racial and sexist, and like it is clearly not any of those things. It is about sort of the inorganic nature of shoehorning in what one of my favorite YouTubers, the Critical Drinker, would call the message. And when people are being fed the message, it's the exact same thing as when televangelists show up at your door to give you the message about Christ or whoever it might be. Nobody loves people being really in your face about their position, their politics. And if they feel at all in any way that maybe they don't agree with the really pure, very, very, very pure left-leaning pointed messaging that's been coming through for Disney for a while now, you just end up with a battle with your audience. And there are people and families who have connected to good morality and goodness here, and they've sort of led them a certain way. And now they're changing up what that way is to try to reflect the times a little bit more and not, be the problem, as it were. And they're indicting their whole audience. They're making their audience feel bad. So it's a really weird place that we're in with this stuff that I love so much. I just love Disney animation, and I loved it so much that I've given it to my kids. One of the biggest disappointments for me has been the Muppets and what Disney has done with the Muppets. And they were one of the first casualties of this new Disney, who bought things up and kind of chewed on them a little bit and messed them up, with like just to use the brand and generate money and power and position. And I kind of feel like it's just like been like this upward climb, and now they're collapsing on the back of being too self-conscious, I think, and not getting people who really love the material to come in and work on the things in a loving way. But I do think that generally kids enjoy what you tell them is worth enjoying. They try to see the best in the things that they've been guided to. So, but within the context of that, we're going to see a whole bunch of things about where this audience is. Are they capturing the kids' imagination about Star Wars in a way that I think maybe they're blowing it? Or the Muppets and Pixar and the Marvel Universe, where does she stand? Has she actually spent any time watching these things? Did she watch them more than once? I'm going to ask her a whole bunch of different questions, and we're going to try to see how well the executives at Disney have done in creating art that could connect across the gender lines in the Star Wars department and the Marvel department and all these things. So let's see. I love you, my child. Thank you for doing this for me. Thank you for being here today.
Welcome.
Yeah. So how much Disney Plus would you say you watch, like during the week or during the day? How much of the time are you watching Disney Plus? Because I know you do watch other things like Netflix or whatever.
I think I have watched it every time at night when, I watch a movie while eating my dinner, and sometimes I watch it in the day.
So I'm going to ask you about some different things that are on Disney Plus, and you can tell me what it makes you think of, what is that to you, okay?
Okay.
So let's start with, let's go with Star Wars. What's Star Wars?
I like Black Panther.
Oh, okay. All right. See, so you have so little interest in Star Wars that we've been pointed to Black Panther.
I don't even remember what Star Wars is.
You don't even remember what it is?
No.
So you don't remember Rey Skywalker and her with her lightsaber and her little kind of white outfit? No?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. All right. What about Baby Yoda?
I remember Baby Yoda.
Yeah.
He's from a Marvel movie.
No. See, so okay. So she thinks that Star Wars, as in the context of The Mandalorian, because you watched those episodes with Baby Yoda, right? I watched a couple of The Mandalorian. What do you think of The Mandalorian?
It's good.
It's good? Okay. Well, Mandalorian is Star Wars.
I know.
Okay. So let's see. The recent Marvel movies, you said you liked Black Panther. Yeah, what was your favorite thing about Black Panther?
That it had a lot of details, and I like that
Thought it looked pretty?
Yeah, and it's cool. And the movie theater I went to, not only the front screen was the only thing I could see, also on the side of me, and it was very cool.
There was screens on the side of you? Oh, did you see it in IMAX?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Do you like going to the movies?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you like sitting in the theater and eating popcorn?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where does that rate on favorite things to do with your family?
I think 1,000 to 300.
Okay, I like that. All right, sounds good.
Because I like going with my family and my dad.
Yeah, that's a big range. I don't know exactly what kind of scale we were just given, but it's adorable. Okay, more questions for you. So we got Baby Yoda. So, like, you don't know who Luke Skywalker is?
No, I forgot.
Do you know who Darth Vader is?
No.
No, you don't know who Darth Vader is?
No.
Okay. Do you know who Rey Skywalker is?
No.
Do you know who Chewbacca is?
No.
No?
He sounds like an eating guy, though.
Oh, Chewbacca. He sounds like an eating guy. Yes, he is an eating guy. That's him. That's Chewbacca. Okay. Well, I think it's clear to say that Star Wars has not captured my 6-year-old's attention, heart, or mind
I know
at this
them.
point.
Let's forget them.
No, that's okay. There's no indictment here. Your answers are beautiful and perfect because you're a real child. And I want to know what a real child actually thinks about this stuff. So you're helping me get what I want. Okay. So there's no wrong answers here and no judgments. All right. So you said you like Black Panther. You said it's really beautiful.
Yeah.
And do you remember any of the characters from it? Do you remember
Yeah.
any of their names?
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite character from the movie?
I think my favorite one is Black Panther.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Did you like that?
The black guy in the suit.
The guy, the black, okay, yes. Black Panther, by the way, just as an aside, has long been one of my favorite characters.
Yeah,
in
and
all
he's
of-
very black.
He's very black? What do you mean? His costume's very black or
Yeah.
his skin is very black?
His costume.
Oh, okay. That's what I was picturing. Okay. What did you think of Riri Williams, the Ironheart character?
It was pretty good.
Okay, pretty good. So let's see. Did you like Eternals?
What is Eternals again? Can you tell me?
That was the one with it was a lot of different people. They all had different colored costumes, and their friend turns on them at the end of the movie.
No,
No.
I don't remember.
No, I don't remember that one. Okay. What did you think of the last Thor movie? Thor Love and Thunder?
Oh, it was so good.
Yeah, you like Girl Thor
Yeah,
and Valkyrie.
yeah.
And what were some of your favorite parts about that movie? Do you remember it? Have you watched it again since it came out? I think that's on Disney Plus, right?
I like that there was a lot of detail. I like that at one part it looked like she was putting her head in something, but she actually wasn't. She was just laying down her head.
Oh, it looks because the cancer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Who is your favorite character in the Marvel universe? They've had a whole bunch of new ones recently. You know, there's just to remind you of a whole bunch.
girl.
Which girl?
I mean, actually, all the kids.
All the kids? Which
Yeah.
kids?
I don't know.
Okay, see, I'm going to name a whole bunch of people to help you. And you tell me if that's some of the people that you mean. So, of course, the Avengers is Iron Man and Hulk and Thor and Captain America.
I thought that you were still talking about the goal.
Oh, the Thor movie? No, I'm talking about all the Marvel movies now.
Yeah,
So in the
they're
Marvel
cool.
universe, who's your favorite character?
I think I like the man and the girl with those like little antler things, and I like the man who always flips over a car in a movie.
The man who flips over. Generally, you enjoy a man flipping over a car in a movie,
Yes.
which is understandable. I enjoy a good man flipping over a car in a movie. That's why I do it. You know, I'm with you.
You
Pound
never
it.
flipped over a car.
Yeah, sure I have.
No, you haven't.
Yeah.
But you have never been a bad guy.
No, I flipped it over to save somebody's life.
How would you save somebody's life if people were in there?
No, they weren't in there. They were under the car. I saved them.
That means they were still holding on to the car.
No,
and
it was parked. It was an empty car.
You said there were people under
There
the
was people
car.
under the car, so I flipped the car over with one hand.
Daddy.
Okay, so let's see. So it's hard for you to name people in the Marvel Universe for the most part. So Have you watched any of the Disney shows for Marvel? Like Hawkeye? Did you watch Hawkeye? Do you remember it?
Yeah,
What'd you think?
it was good.
Yeah.
I remember when he lost his family.
Oh, when he lost his family in the movies, and he was sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he got them back in the Hawkeye show. He had his family.
And then one day he came back to the house, but he just couldn't get in because the people would not let him get back into his family.
Okay, I'm not sure if I remember that part that way, or
Yeah,
which
but
part you're
I
talking
do,
about.
But I don't remember what you're talking about.
Okay, all right. So how about the Scarlet Witch, the WandaVision show? What'd you think?
It was good.
Yeah, did you like that one?
She was mad
She was mad. Yes, she was.
because she wanted to steal a kid, but she couldn't because she lost hers. So she always got mad at people for no little reason.
Yeah. Did you think it was fair that she didn't get in trouble at the end?
No.
Like, I feel like she kind of should have got in trouble,
Yeah.
at least a little bit. She was possessing all those people and they couldn't leave. It was kind of rude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that ending was kind of
trusted
weird.
her after that.
They still trusted her after that. The Doctor Strange movie. Did you see the Doctor Strange movie?
Yeah.
What did you think of that one? Was it scary?
Yes.
Yes. What was your favorite part of that? I just saw you doing the Doctor Strange hand movements, casting a spell. Do you use the hand movements in your real life?
Yes.
Yes. Nice.
I like the part where the man has a dream about where the little girl and him were doing something, trying to get the spell book to save something. But then when he woke up, it was fake, but it was actually real.
Yes. Yes. What a fabulous description of it. Thank you. Thank you very much. I love you.
I love you too, Dad.
I love you, baby. Thank you for being here for me today. Okay, so let me ask you about a couple more of the shows. Did you watch Loki? That's Thor's brother. You know, they did a show about him.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's a girl, Loki, who's like his clone, not his clone, she's from the multiverse. And then like he meets all these other Lokis from the multiverse at the end of the show. Did you watch it?
Yeah, but I forgot a lot of it.
It's a little complex for
Or
a little
maybe
girl.
I forgot the whole thing.
Yeah, okay, let's see. What else? Well, you remembered WandaVision very well, considering that came out before Loki came out. So you did pretty good, baby. I think it's a matter of interest, which is good. And that's really the thing that I want to interview here about today. I want to see where your interests lie. What is it that you're enjoying? So we're going to talk about all this stuff. Okay, so asking about a couple more of the shows to wrap that up, or actually one of the movies that I'm remembering. How about Shang-Chi? What did you think of the Shang-Chi movie? Shang-Chi, the master of the mystic arts. No, what was the subheadline for that movie? Producer Andre Padre Holmes. Do you remember? What was it? Was the Shang-Chi and the Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings? All right, Shang-Chi has not stuck with her.
Do you mean where Spider-Man takes everything, but then Change got it back from him?
No, but let's talk about that one since you bring it up. What did you think of Spider-Man No Way Home? I loved that one.
It was good.
Yeah, what was your favorite part of that?
I liked the part where he took the stuff from him and then he ran out, but then he couldn't get it, and then he got it back from him, and then they went in a different universes, and then they started fighting, seeing who can beat who. And I forgot who won, but it was one of them, and it was very cool. But all I remember is who won was Spider-Man.
Yeah, I like that one too. The whole movie was really cool.
Yeah.
You know, I really believe that sometimes some of these movies, they do what's called talking down to kids, where they make the movies that they think that the kids aren't smart. But when a movie's made with some amount of sense, I know that kids always notice.
Hey, and Daddy.
Yeah, what?
And in the movie, everything else is flipping over, but only the sides of the train are flipping over. Nothing else on the train is flipping over but the sides.
Oh, yeah?
And all it's doing is going in circles every time.
That brings me, just out of curiosity, did you see the Venom movies?
Venom movies?
Yeah.
Do you mean where the Venom eats everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think of the Venom movies?
They're funny and hilarious because every time he eats somebody, he just goes like,
I want
and
to
then
eat
he
them.
just bites their head off. How
See?
rude!
I love how you get at this age the visceral fun of a character like Venom. He is fun, isn't he?
Yeah.
What about? Did you get to see? Yeah, oh, I know you saw Into the Spider-Verse. Do you like Into the Spider-Verse? Are you excited for the new one?
Wait, what is Into the
The
Spider-Verse?
animated Spider-Man movie with Miles Morales and Gwen Stacy.
Wait, do you mean where he gets all these bad guys?
Yeah, and there's the Spider-Ham character and the Spider-Man in the black trench
Wait,
coat.
and then at the end, the people have the ring on them, and they're trying to find the right Spider-Man, but all they're getting is different Spider-Mans.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, yeah. At the very end.
Yeah, like
Yeah. Are you excited for the next one?
yeah.
Did you see the trailer for
Like,
that?
His friends get them.
Those aren't
and
actually
then
made by
he-
Disney, but
and then-
I love that one. I'm curious
and
what
then
you
he's
thought.
like, make a circle to lead to Spider-Man. And then all they're getting is two different Spider-Mans. And then the last one is the real Spider-Man. And then all these Spider-Mans are in his grandma's house.
Yes, that's right. That
and
does.
all of them are fighting about who's the real one.
And they got the
But
Spider-Man
all of
in the
you are
mechan-
the real one.
They're
How
all the
do
real
you not
one.
notice that?
All right, cool. So you like that one. You got that one
Yeah.
pretty good. All right. So that's interesting. I just want to see how Sony was doing with their movies. Oh, actually, and also, did you watch Morbius?
Morbius.
It's maybe a little bit too old for you. I don't know if your mommy showed you that one. I didn't take you
No,
to see
I
it.
never watched it.
Okay.
I never heard of that movie.
Okay. So going back over to some of the Marvel movies, we talked about. How about? Did you watch She-Hulk?
Yes.
What'd you think of She-Hulk?
Did you like it?
I hated it.
Yeah, I know you did. You told me, Dad.
I did.
Yeah.
Did that affect your opinion of it?
Well,
I'm sorry if it did.
the
I didn't
whole
mean to.
family hated it.
Oh, the whole family hated it. Logan told me she really didn't like it. So for your guys' information, Parker is the youngest of my 4 children, and
Yeah,
she
I
has an
don't like it.
older sister
It
who's
doesn't have
about
that,
to be 14.
It doesn't have that much detail. In every episode, all She-Hulk does is say people and throw things at them.
I didn't even think she did that enough. I just think, generally, I swear,
So
if
I
you've
don't like
if you've
it.
never, I hate that they have made like criticism of some of these things, like they've made it into like political stuff. This has nothing to do with any political stuff. I love She-Hulk. I read the comics, and they were one of my favorites of all the comics. I have such fond memories of reading She-Hulk because it was so unlike all the other books. It was its own unique thing, and
But you said you hated the episode.
I hated the show. And I hated the show because mainly She-Hulk was unlike the Hulk. The Hulk, like, we were excited about him smashing things, but Bruce Banner hated it. Bruce Banner hated being the Hulk. And as somebody who considers himself a really empathetic person, I didn't enjoy that part of the book. I didn't enjoy that the Hulk didn't like being the Hulk, but She-Hulk did. She-Hulk enjoyed being the Hulk. And that was what made She-Hulk such a joyful and great read every month, because she was really cool. She liked what she was. She accepted herself, and she accepted that she was a freak and she was different. She rathered being She-Hulk because she was strong
Wait,
and she was
Daddy.
beautiful.
So you like She-Hulk, but you don't like the real Hulk?
I don't like the movie that they made about about. I mean, the TV show that they made about She-Hulk.
Oh, but you do like
I like the
She-Hulk?
real Hulk, but I don't like the real Hulk as much. I just like She-Hulk. Hulk's one of my favorite characters, but She-Hulk I like better. She-Hulk's one of my favorite characters, and the Hulk's one of my favorite characters too, actually. Which really actually says something. She-Hulk is in like an upper echelon of like my top favorite characters like Black Panther in the Marvel universe anyway. Black Panther and She-Hulk are two of my favorites because of one, I love the nobility of T'Challa. I just love that he has a responsibility that's really important to him, and he is always juggling that with also being a good man, which is important to me. So the idea that this man who's trying to be a good man also has to worry about what the other people think, there's something very noble about that, because that's very hard to try to please everybody but still do the right thing. And that's why I love Black Panther. Why I love She-Hulk was because she was joyfully excited about being a Hulk. And this She-Hulk wasn't. She didn't want to be a superhero. She was like crap talking everybody, and she made the Hulk feel bad about being a dude, like after he saved the world. It's like if you have bad experience about some guys and you're shaming guys, I guess that's relatively acceptable. But in the concept, in the concept of the Marvel universe, she was patronizing a man who really put his life on the line and was what a man should be, and that was really lame. The reason why people like me, why boys like these superheroes is because they're saving the world. They're trying to do something right, and to turn it into any sort of political nonsense is not cool. And it really minimizes people like me who look up to heroes and tries to be a hero in their own life. And it puts a real bad taste in your mouth. What are you saying, my sweet girl?
It does have detail and...
What? She-Hulk?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I like that she's joyful like me. But
You thought she was joyful?
yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's good.
But Hulk, I never knew that he didn't like being Hulk.
Yeah, he doesn't really like being the Hulk. That's the one
weird.
kind of drag about reading the whole comic.
I was
was just
a
like he's like, man, I wish I wasn't the damn Hulk. He's always trying to cure himself
if
from
I
being the
was-
Hulk.
If I was a superhero, I would save everybody.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let me wrap up some of the other shows that they've done. All right. What about The Falcon and the Winter Soldier? Did you watch that one?
I never heard of that movie.
Okay. Did you watch What If, the animated series?
What if you were a monster?
What If You Were a Monster? Well, there was an episode like that. Okay, let's see. Did you watch Moon Knight?
Moon and Night?
Moon Knight, yeah.
I don't know.
No, these ones weren't really exactly directed at you. These shows, they were like more meant for like an adult. What about Miss Marvel? That show was aimed at you. Did you watch Miss Marvel?
No.
I wasn't. A lot of those comics came after I stopped reading. But yeah, you don't know. All right. You remember the bad guy from the WandaVision show, Agatha Harkness? Remember the next door neighbor who was secretly a witch? Do you remember her?
Do you mean the girl who always came in her head, and then every time she got in her head, she would get up, and then she would start getting her costume on.
Yeah,
and then
remember she
would
had like a
kill
witch costume at the end?
everybody?
Yeah. At the end, she was the main bad guy.
Why was her witch friend getting her with those powers?
I don't know. They're making an Agatha Harkness show. Would you be interested in watching it?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. It's coming out, so maybe we'll watch it together. What about Echo from the Hawkeye series? She was the girl with the dark hair who was the bad guy.
Echo.
Do you remember her at all?
No.
No? Okay. So that's the bulk of those shows from the things and the movies. Oh, so one of the movies that's coming out from the Phase 4 of Marvel, one of the last ones, is the Ant-Man Quantumania.
Ant-Man Quantumanium.
Ant-Man Quantumania.
Ant-Man Quantumanium.
Have you not heard about it? The new
No.
Ant-Man movie that's coming? You haven't seen the coming attractions?
No.
No? All right. What do you think in general, just as going back, do you remember the Iron Man movies?
No.
Do you remember the Avenger movie?
What Avenger movie?
The movie Avengers with the Hulk and Captain America and Iron Man?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you enjoy those movies?
Yes.
Okay. So let's ask you a couple questions about the things outside of some of the big geek culture items that they've got there. Let's ask you about some of the other Disney things like Pixar.
I never heard of it.
You never heard of Pixar. So the name Pixar has disappeared into
Is it a
the
pig?
Disney. Well, Pixar makes Toy Story.
Oh, I've watched Toy Story.
Yeah. Did you watch Buzz Lightyear?
Yes.
The recent Buzz Lightyear movie they made?
Yeah.
What'd you think of it?
It was good.
It was good?
But I haven't watched it in like 2 years.
Do you like the Buzz Lightyear movie as much as you like Toy Story?
Yeah.
Yeah, you like them the same amount?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you like, I think it was Going Red or Turning Red?
Yeah, it was turning red, not going red.
Oh, sorry. What'd you think of that one?
It was so good.
Yeah.
And I liked that the little girl thought that she would not be embarrassed to do things, but then at the end, she realized that sometimes you just have to be not that perfect. And sometimes you have to.
Oh, nice. That's great. I'm glad that you learned that about that movie. Did you watch, obviously, you've seen Inside Out, right?
Yeah.
And these are all some of the Pixar movies. And Cars. Do you like the Cars movies?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. These haven't been some of the more recent ones. The other recent one was Luca. Did you like Luca?
Oh yeah. Like I like when he goes underwater, but then he turns into like a baby fishy. But then when he gets out, he's a manly man.
He's a manly man.
And his hair looks like yours.
Yeah.
But if you just had curly hair, then it would look the same.
What about some of the animated movies? What'd
But
you
you
think?
have the same like little swirly thing right there.
Oh, I do? Okay. Thank you. I know you love Frozen. What did you think of Frozen 2 compared to Frozen 1?
Wait, is Frozen 2 the one where the little thistle gets freeds?
Where she gets what?
Is Frozen 2 the one?
Oh, you know what? Full disclosure, Daddy is one of the rare occurrences I have not seen Frozen 2. I didn't watch it. I've seen pieces of it.
Did you see the first Frozen?
No, I just hated the Frozen short so much that it infuriated me because I liked Frozen a lot. I thought it was really great. And then they made a short film with like all these little snowmen, and it was just like infuriatingly terrible. And it made me not want to see Frozen 2, so I haven't seen Frozen 2 in protest. But I hear Frozen 2 is not that bad.
Did you see Frozen 1?
Yeah, I love Frozen 1.
Okay. Is Frozen 1 where the little sister gets frozen by the bad man?
The bad man? I don't remember her getting frozen by a bad man in Frozen 1. Frozen 1 is when she gets her powers. Her powers like come out completely, and she goes up into the mountains and she makes a castle, and the villagers want to stop her, and the boyfriend is a douche to the other princess who's cool.
That's the one that I'm talking about.
That's the one you're talking about?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So you don't remember Frozen 2?
I like that, like the little sister when like all they needed was a tear to make all the snow and the ice go away to unfreeze her sister, and it was very pretty.
Okay. Okay, cool. What about Encanto?
Dad, do you mean Encanto?
Oh, I'm sorry.
You said Encanto.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry.
It was
Sorry, audience.
good.
I don't know if I
It was
made a
very
major
good.
mistake. It was very good. I liked Encanto. What was your favorite thing about that one?
I liked that at the end, like they made a new home, and all the doors, they did not have a person on them. So then anybody could put their hand on the knock, and then they would have a power if they did not in the time when the other people had powers.
Whoa.
Because the doors were not unlocked yet, so that anybody who did not have one in the other time could have a power.
What are your favorite older Disney movies? Like those ones are recent. Like
I like the Cop Bunny.
oh, Zootopia.
Yeah, Zootopia.
They just announced that they're making a sequel to that one. They're making a Toy Story 5.
It was funny that they put blueberries in the gun, so then at the end they were like, it's overflowed with blueberries, and then they run out real quick, and then they arrest the girl because she was actually working for a bad man, and that bad man made her make all those little fellas bad.
Whoa. Okay. What other favorite movies do you have of the Disney movies? Like, did you see Cruella?
Yeah,
What do you think of that one?
it was good.
Good.
I liked that at the end she finally knew that she was actually her real mother. But anyways, the mother was a bad guy, though. She should have done that right when she was born. She should have just ran away like a toddler from her mother because she should have already knew her mother was a bad guy.
How important would you say Disney is in your life?
Very important.
Oh, yeah?
Because I like all the shows. It's very cool and it makes me inspired.
Okay. I mean, how excited are you to go to Disneyland tomorrow with your aunt?
I'll say 100 to 50.
What are you looking forward to there at the most? Are you looking forward to meeting any of the characters?
I'm looking forward to meeting all the superheroes again.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and I'm gonna see kind of all the same ones because I went there with the same people last time.
Is there anything that I haven't talked about here today that you love from Disney Plus, or, you know, watching or watching, you know, any Disney movies or anything outside of
Not that I know of.
not that you know of? You think I've been rather thorough? Oh, how about Avatar? Did you see Avatar?
Avatar. I have seen it, but I forgot.
With the blue alien people? Didn't you see the new one recently?
It was so good.
Oh, yeah, you loved Avatar?
Yeah.
Okay.
But before I went to see it, I watched the first one.
Oh, and you didn't remember it?
I remembered it, the first one.
Oh, you just said that you didn't remember it.
No, I.
Oh, is this just the name was a little hard for you, Avatar?
Yeah.
You didn't remember the name?
Yeah.
Okay, now that you know that I'm talking about the Blue People movie, you're like, I got it. Yep, like that movie a lot.
It's fun.
Oh, that's a fun
Do
movie?
you like it?
The Avatar movies? I love James Cameron. I think he's great. A lot of people crap on those movies for them being like a
Did
retread
you just say
of
a bad word?
crap. I mean, I don't think crap's a really bad word, but a lot of people like to say
I
that
still
they're
can't
not
say
good
that
because
word,
it's like really simple. But I think they're really well made and generally cool. And as a father, I loved the second one because it's all about the guy's kids, and I love kids, as you
Yeah.
can see here.
And I'm your daughter.
Yeah, you're the one I was referring to that I love. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to wrap this guy up here with some final questions. When you go to watch Disney Plus, what are you usually looking to watch there? What do you watch like the most, like over and over again?
Turning red.
You watch Turning Red a lot of times?
Yeah.
Cool. What else have you watched like the same amount of times as Turning Red?
A lot of times I want to watch Encanto, but I watched it the same amount of times. But if I didn't, that means that my sister ruined when I was gonna do it again.
So you like watching Encanto so much that you refer to it as ruining your life when your sister talked your mom out of watching Encanto again.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, good. All right. You're adorable. And you do know who Mickey Mouse is? Are you fond of Mickey Mouse?
Mickey Mouse is nice.
He's nice.
But one time I saw on YouTube, this girl was looking at pictures of Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse and all these characters, and she was thinking how they would look like as a human. And Mickey and Minnie, they were different. Minnie was blotchin'. She had short hair like me. It was still black. And Mickey had a flower well still blushing every day.
Why are you saying it like that?
Because.
Because you've joined a gang in between questions?
No.
Or you've become a hairdresser?
No, it's because that's how the girl talks in the video.
Oh, okay. So you're doing an impression of the girl. Okay, cool. It was a very good impression. I recognized it immediately. All right. I love you. Thank you so much for doing this for me. Thank you for answering all these questions. I'm going to have your brother, who's now 8, and your other brother, who's 11, and your sister, who's about to turn 14. Like, I got to get everybody in here, and we're going to do a similar interview with them. So this will be the first of a little series that we'll do. So look for the other ones in the future because I'm inspired. I want to do it.
And then we'll have 10,000 likes on our video.
Oh, yeah? Nice. Yeah, once again, this is my guest, Parker Pride Snyder, the pride of the 405 freeway. You can find online if you type in Parker Pride Snyder. We're almost done. That Parker Pride Snyder was a miracle birth. As I sped down the freeway, she was actually given birth to by her mother, Patty Story. She killed it, brought this baby into the world, and now it's documented online for all time. So check it out because it's great. It's very heartwarming. What? I'm trying to wrap up the show. What do you want from me? Are you going to ask me again that you want to go to Knott's Berry Farm? I know, we're going to go.
I forgot.
You forgot? So you interrupted me for no reason? Come on. You're killing me. You're killing me here. So thank you to Parker for being here with us today. I hope everybody has learned something about what 6-year-old little girls like about their Disney Plus experience.
6.5.
6.5. Sorry, I got it wrong. Obviously, she loves Disney. I think it's very interesting, some of the answers that she's given about different things. But you were a lovely first guest in the family, and I appreciate you being here today very much. Is there anywhere where people can follow you on the social medias? No, there's not. I just asked that question because that's the question that I have to ask all my guests usually when you do things like this. But nobody's following you nowhere.
Well, Mama said maybe when I come back I can start my own channel.
Oh, yeah? You're going to have a
YouTube.
channel too, like your siblings? All right. Well, you guys can check out DILF USA on.
You tell them a joke.
I don't know any of those jokes. I was reading those to you from the internet.
Okay, then tell one of them to them.
Tell one of the internet jokes to them?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Forgive me, guys. Some of these are not the greatest jokes in the world. So we're going to say, how about this one? Okay. Parker, why did the puppy get great grades in class?
Because he was the teacher's pet.
You stole my punchline. That's right. He was the teacher's pet. There we go. Is that good? Have I done a good thing? Okay, cool.
That's a good one.
All right. So join us again next week for another awesome episode. As always, follow Spotify, DILF USA.
DILF USA!
Thank you, sweetheart. Shout out.